Today on Kicks Chronicles, we take a look back over 2024 with our list of the best kicks to drop this year. There's also some big news from KicksNCoffee. Plus, we look back at the last event, which many of you will remember I actually hosted, with interviews from the likes of George Sullivan, Braily, and Franklin Boateng, the king of trainers. I actually asked them my favorite question, Desert Island kicks, and their answers didn't disappoint. This is Kicks Chronicles. Some people, big PROZECH back again, and you already know what it is, man. Kicks Chronicles, your sneaker and lifestyle podcast. Once again, I'm your boy PROZECH. Welcome. Episode 93. Wow. Can you imagine? Episode 93. First and foremost, thank you to everybody that managed to catch our last episode with Julia Zacchini. Really appreciate the positive feedback. You guys have really been supporting, man, so I really respect it. And don't get me wrong, so many more videos are going to come out from that episode. So yeah, get ready because I got some work to do. But yeah, this last week I have not been feeling well. But everyone that managed to catch that episode, thank you very much. If you didn't, feel free to go catch that. It's available everywhere you get podcasts, you get me? This week, I thought we'd do something a little bit different. Usually, somewhere in the halfway point of the year, which is probably around June, we come out with a top 10 list of the year so far. Now, to be honest, 2024 for me, I don't know if there's a 10 so far. Right, so I kept it going a couple more months until a certain shoe dropped. But I thought, you know what, it's August at this point. We might as well just, instead of doing a top 10 of the year so far, let's just talk about the kicks that we've enjoyed that have come out so far this year in 2024. From my estimation, in my opinion, you can tell me if I'm wrong, right, or if you disagree. 2024 has not been a banger in terms of shoes that have dropped. Don't get me wrong, there has been a number of fantastic shoes to drop, but it's just not been on the same level as previous years. And by all accounts, it's not going to be on the same level as 2025, with all of the rumors swirling around that 2025 year is going to be the year of the GOAT. Like, Michael Jordan might actually come back to the league the way that things are going, bro. Like, I don't know what's happened at Nike for them to decide that 2025 they're on violence, but yeah, they're coming for our pockets, people. You get me? But we're not going to delve too deeply into that right now, because right now is about 2024. So let's talk a little bit about the kicks that have dropped in 2024. So for me, I've decided to take a little bit of a different approach this year. And you'll see at the end of the year when we do our Christmas special once again, I'm going to take a little bit of a different approach. I don't know if it's going to go over very well, but I'm coming around to the idea that retros should not be included on a sneaker of the year list. Like, and maybe it's one of those ones where it's like certain retros. Because there are some retros that haven't come out for 5-10 years, but there's some retros that have come out fairly recently. And anytime they come out, they're definitely going to be top of anyone's list. I'll give you an example. There was a Chicago that dropped not too long ago. It was Lost and Found. Right. So the Lost and Found dropped, I believe, in 2022. Now in 2024, we had the Trophy Room Chicago's drop. Also, there were the J-Pack Chicago's to drop as well. So if you're going to be reiterating the colorway in so many different ways, it kind of is a little bit unfair on newer silhouettes, newer colorways that are coming out from different brands that kind of can't get a fair shake because there's so much in terms of nostalgia in that list. What we might do at the end of the year is we might have a retro list and a new guy list, like, or a new silhouette list. I don't know how we're going to play it, but in terms of this list, I'm going to give honorable mentions to the retros that came out. So as I said, Bread Reimagines, fire. It's kind of a retro, kind of not a retro because it is a reimagine. Came out in February. I've just got it behind me here. Absolutely love the shoe. Some people are kind of waning on their like for the shoe. I still love the shoe. It's a very comfortable Jordan 4, which in this day and age is not an easy thing to come by. Plus, colorway is what we needed, especially in England. So yeah, the Bread Reimagined in a leather is super necessary. Super necessary. You can throw out the Trophy Room Jordan 1 that came out in March. I love the shoe. I actually think the shoe is immaculate, even though I don't have great things to say about Marcus Jordan. I think the Trophy Room Jordan 1 is a pristine and immaculate shoe. Like, it's legitimately vibes, aura on 1,000. Like, the shoe is like, it's fantastic. From the story to the box, special edition box, came with 3 sets of laces, the materials, the gold embossment on the Jordan logo. Everything about the shoe was fantastic. Worst thing about the shoe was the fact there was only 2,000 pairs in the EU. Worst thing about the shoe, very, very limited quantities. But as I said, it's a retro in a way. It's a Jordan 1 retro. So we're not going to talk about it. Those 2 shoes, we're going to class those as retros. So we're putting them to one side. Other than those, the shoes that I've really enjoyed this year, in no particular order, we're not doing any top 10s or anything like that. Really, really enjoyed the Puma Scope from Skepta. I thought the rollout, it was London. Like, it was London. It was amazing. It was amazing. Right. So shout out to Skepta. Shout out to Big Smoke. That dropped in May. And yeah, it had the streets on lock for a second. I will also shout out, along the same lines of the music, because we can go along the music line. The J Balvin's, the Rios dropped in May also. Very cool shoe, very similar to his previous drop. I wouldn't say this was a retro, obviously, because it's just a new colorway of the shoe that dropped last year, but still a very cool shoe. Some people were umming and ahhing as to whether the Medellin Sunset was better than the Rio. I'm kind of on the fence. I kind of veer more towards lighter colorways, in my opinion, when it comes to that particular shoe. But the Rio is a fire shoe. It looked way better on feet than it did in pictures. So we're vibing with that shoe. So shout out to J Balvin. He's definitely, since jumping up to the Jordan 3s, he's improved his output. Going along the same musical line, the Jumpman Jacks dropped in April. Decent shoe, didn't cop. Decent shoe. A lot of people really like those. The money on those is crazy as well. Decent shoe. It's still a Jordan Brand collaboration, but it's a new silhouette. So we've got to put some respect on it. And it definitely, especially with that front strap, definitely had some really cool pieces to it. A little bit of nostalgia. It had a really nice feel about it. So yeah, definitely shout out to Travis. It was a cool shoe. A shoe that, personally for me, like, didn't tick a massive amount of boxes, but I can really appreciate the Futura Dunk. The Futura Dunk that came out in May as well. Cool shoe. Very, very cool shoe. Not a shoe that I would ever go for, not a shoe that I would ever rock, but definitely a cool story. Very, very cool shoe. Another shoe that for a period of time really had the streets in a chokehold. I'm talking about the DN, the Night DN. Early parts of 2024, they were everywhere, bro. But the best version of the Night DN was the Supreme collab. And I'm not talking friends and family, silver bullet vibes. I'm just talking about the regular black version with the green on the shoe. Very, very cool shoe. Managed to see them in the hand. Shout out to Will Stowe, who brought them in store. Very cool shoe. And yeah, if you're gonna, along with all the DNs that dropped this year, I think if you're gonna give them one space, if you're gonna allocate them one space, I think that's the best one to allocate. Now, the last shoe on my list, I think, is thus far probably the best shoe to drop this year. Great story. Very, very interesting new silhouette as well. I'm talking about Bike Air, Nigel Sylvester, Jordan 4 RM in the fence green that just dropped in July. When I saw the video, you can go back to my TikTok. When I saw the video that this was about to drop, and I was like, Jordan 4 low, that's wild. But when you see it in that color, and just letting everybody know, green is a cheat code. If you include green in your shoe, you are more than likely ticking boxes. 100%. Green is a cheat code. And he just made the whole shoe green. Right. So shout out to Nigel Sylvester. The activations in London and New York were vibes as well. Like, I saw photos all over my timeline. It was a very, very cool shoe, very cool drop. And all in all, yeah, a very, very cool rollout. So yeah, I think that's probably, in my opinion, the best shoe to drop this year. Little mini swoosh. So interesting, because something happened with that shoe that doesn't normally happen so quickly, right? That shoe dropped in July, and I believe in the same month, if not a few days later, Nike also dropped another RM called the Oxidized Green, which is essentially the same shoe with a different midsole. Like, you cannot write this. It's unbelievable. I don't know if they ran that past Nigel Sylvester, but check, like, I'll throw up a picture of it. Bro, it's the Spider-Man meme. Like, it is very, very close. No mini swoosh. But other than that, very, very, very similar. So Nike are definitely pocket watching right about now. They're looking for bread. Everybody's money's low and they're scraping the barrel. Like, normally, if they were going to copycat their own designers or collaborators, they'd wait maybe 6 months, a year, let it fully like bed in. You get me? Maybe people weren't putting two together. They waited about 2 minutes on this one. So very, very interesting. Let's see what happens with that. It's so close. And the money on the fence green pair is up. I could imagine a lot of people going for those oxidized greens. Also, side note, those oxidized greens are women's only, and they go up to big man sizes. So yeah, if you really want that shoe, you can cop that kit. Guys, I've told you what I think are the best shoes to drop in 2024 so far. Please let me know in the comments. Let me know on social media. Reach out to me, PROZECH, on all forms of social media, or hit me up on email at KicksChronicles@gmail.com. Let me know what your best clips of 2024 are so far. Definitely want to hear from you guys about that. Now, I did say at the top of the show that we were going to do a little reflection on Kicks and Coffee, because there is some big news. Now, Kicks and Coffee, you know my boy, Joe Palmy, Kicks and Coffee CEO, Kicks and Coffee Supremo. You get me? The guy stays busy. And he's doing it again. He's doing it again. You get me? There is a new Kicks and Coffee event on the horizon. And this time is sponsored. Do you know what? Let me be respectful. This time is presented by eBay. The last one was powered by the Soul Supplier. This one is presented by eBay. Big things are going. Shout out to Joe. He keeps on pulling things out the bag. You got to put a lot of respect and give man a lot of credit for what he's doing in the background, man. Just making it happen and making it work. Massive, massive amounts of respect. 15th of September 2024 is when this is dropping. We're going back to the big penny social. Really, really cool parking is available. Free parking, I believe, or very, very cheap parking. And talking about cheap, the tickets are super cheap still. I believe current tickets are $11.25, and you get a free espresso from Hermanos Coffee Roasters. Hermanos sounds like my surname. It's nuts. So I might need to invest. But yeah, definitely if you're interested in copying kicks, coffee, obviously, getting into the community, the sneaker community, seeing what's knocking about, definitely a great vibe. You're definitely going to see a lot of the people that you follow online, apart from people like myself, but a lot of influencers. I've met so many people. Like, if you're interested in speaking to people that you follow in the sneaker community in the UK, come to that event, because you're going to see all of them there. You're going to see all of them there. And everyone's lovely and you're going to be able to talk to everybody. So yeah, that's going to be our vibes. As I said at the top of the show, in the last event, you get me, I actually had the opportunity to host. What an honor. What a privilege. You get me? We did a little Kicks Chronicles live Q&A and I actually hosted the event. Because of that, I thought, you know what? On the day, I had my boy come down, shout out to Peter, put on a little clip mic because I wanted to capture everything I could so that in case of a situation like this, where there was going to be a new event happening, we could do a little reflection on the old event. And by the way, it's not often that your boy is the host with the most. And you know, we have to chronicle these things because we are Kicks Chronicles. So I had the opportunity to interview some really cool people on that day. Shout out to George from the Soul Supplier CEO of the Soul Supplier, Jed Braily from Braily Store, someone that I follow on TikTok and IG. Make sure you do as well. He's doing his whatnot thing as well out there. And Franklin Boateng from just being the man, the king of trainers, but also Averix as well, Sample Cell and what have you, been doing his thing and been killing it. You get me? I asked them my favorite question, and you all know what my favorite question is. Let's all say it together in 3, 2, 1. Desert Island Kicks. I asked them Desert Island Kicks. What 2 kicks would you take with you on a desert island if you're stranded? They don't have to be from your collection, but I wanna understand your mind. I wanna see you working. You get me? And if I was listening to this right now, take a moment, take a beat, think about it. If Big Prosy was asking you that question, what would you say? What would your 2 kicks be? You get me? Think about it, because you never know. You never know. You might be the next guest on Kicks Chronicles. Facts. In fact, I'm saying it now. If you want to be a guest on Kicks Chronicles, hit me up in the comments. Hit me up on email, kickschronicles@gmail.com. Reach out to me directly on all forms of social media. If you want to be on the program, on the show, on the podcast, holler at me. We can make that happen. You get me? Because we're winging our way to 100. But, bro, I'm not resting on my laurels. You get me? We ain't out here caught up on 100. Now, man, we're trying to get to 1,000. You get me? So I need guests. And I want to hear every story, because every story is valid and they all count. My podcast, your story. You get me? And it ain't about collections. It's all about connections. You get me? So if you want to be a part of the podcast, reach out to man. I'll be more than happy to see if we can pattern that up and get you on. You get me? But that being said, we also managed to chat to my guys, Bugs, M1 and Bolly from the Stockroom lads. Moses from London Sneaker Club was also there. And Urban Syndicate founder James Harvey was also there, making a brief appearance. We managed to chat to everybody. And I'm going to give you that on the back end, right? Obviously, really, really cool to get to speak to all of these people. And I thought, you know what, even on the day, it just dawned on me that, you know, things like this don't happen. So I did give my reflections, and I have recorded my reflections on the day of how I felt and what was going through my mind. And it was really, really cool to be able to sort of, once again, chronicle that. But that being said, I want to thank you guys for your support, for all that you continue to do in terms of encouragement. Really, really does help. Those that have liked, commented, subscribed, massive, massive appreciation to you. Every time you like, every time you comment, it really, really helps. Just know that it really, really helps. Obviously, I would love my YouTube numbers to be better, audio numbers to be better. I would love every number to be like 1 million, right? But we have something to work towards. Let's all do our job. But I'll continue to do the podcast to make sure it's hitting on all cylinders. You do your job. Can you help me out? Share the podcast. Share it, man. All you gotta do is share it. Put it on your story. If you like the video that comes out, you get me. I got a whole bag of videos that have come out. Put it on your story. Share it out, man. Let people know. Don't be selfish. Don't be selfish. You get me? Next week, I actually have a really, really cool interview for us. Something that we've been cooking up for a while. And it's a pretty big deal, I can't lie. So I'm going to announce it now so that there's a little bit of anticipation for next week. Next week, our interview will be the one and only Offspring's very own Amantak will be our guest on Kicks Chronicles next week. In-person interview. So shout out to Aman for inviting us down and doing a lovely interview with him in store. Make sure to stay locked in. You'll be seeing and hearing more about that as the week goes on. You get me? As I said, like, comment, subscribe, do all of that great stuff. Continue to support your boy. You get me? I hope everyone that goes to KicksNCoffee, the new event, has a whale of a time. I'm definitely gonna be there. Or I'm gonna try to be there, I should say. But I hope you guys enjoy the recap on the last event. Hopefully that wets your whistle, wets your appetite for this new event that's about to pop off. And with all of that being said, I hope you guys enjoy the podcast, and I will catch you, man, on the next one. Stay tuned. All these interviews are coming right about now.
Yeah. George Sullivan, where you at, broski? Come on, my bro.
How we doing?
I'm blessed, man. I'm blessed. So, KicksNCoffee.
Yes.
KicksNCoffee. We're here, we're live. About 2 months ago, I just see come up on my feed, powered. As in, the supply was powering. Come on. No, bro, I'm not ready. I'm not ready. I ain't finished yet. How did this come about, G? How did this come about? I saw a post you saying we want to be outside. This year, we want to speak to the community. This is the community, bro. How did this come about?
Listen, bro, we started with the community. This community helped us grow. Our team live and breathe it. I spoke to Joe on Insta, we got talking. Yeah. We saw the last event was popping, and it was as simple as that. We started collaborating, and here we are. We've given away loads of free merch, 50 coffee cups for the 10-year Soul Supplier anniversary, and we've given away all of the t-shirts. And if you haven't got a free raffle ticket, you can win the Jordan 4 SB Pine Green and the Off-White Air Force One. The raffle's free. All you gotta do is come to the stand and grab a ticket, get your free raffle ticket and be in with a chance. So yeah, I just wanted to mention that again because I know some of you might not have got one. Maybe even PROZECH hasn't got one.
Yeah, bro, when I spoke to you extensively before this conversation, you did not mention at any one point that it was a free raffle. Because when you say free, Big Pro Z enters in. You get me? I'm there, broski. So people, make sure, yeah, it's a free raffle. What, Off-White 90s, yeah?
Off-White Air Force.
Off-White Air Force Ones
Jordan 4
and Jordan 4 SBs.
Yes.
Guys, get involved. The other thing I wanted to talk to you about, bro, is Soul Supplier, 10-year anniversary. You said you wanted to be outside. What other things have you got planned? What is this? This is the moment to see it for you. You get me? You're stepping out now, but we want to see more of the Soul Supplier. We want to see more.
I think we've got merch planned, limited merch drops. We're going to be collaborating with more events, Laces Out, Crep City, and there's a big one coming in August. I spoke to the man Ricky earlier. It's going to be 5,000 to 10,000 people in drum sheds. So that's not ours. This is the man that I'm collaborating with, yeah? But it's giving back season. And thank you to everyone that's come down today. Thank you to everyone that's supporting Joe, KicksNCoffee, PROZECH. Make sure you clock the podcast if you haven't.
Yeah,
and
Kicks Chronicles if you ain't heard. Kicks Chronicles if you ain't heard.
And thanks for the Soul Supplier support as well. It wouldn't be possible without the love of this community. This is one of the best industries for community. Sneakers.
All right, bro. Before I let you go, yeah, I got a quick question for you. You're lost away on a desert island. You don't know how you got there, but you got 2 pairs of shoes with you. What 2 pairs of shoes you got with you on this desert island and why?
Nike Benassi sliders.
I ain't gonna say nothing. I ain't gonna say nothing about that.
All right.
DJ, you can do that again.
All right. That was good fun, right? But a desert island. You need
Desert
some
island.
sliders, right? Like you gotta have some. I probably have some sort of slide, but I'm gonna say the Off-White Air Force One in black. It's a personal favourite of mine, and like it's comfy, it's sick, it looks the part. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
Big up.
You got one more. You got one more.
One more.
Yeah. Are you going Benassi? Are you going that? Or are you going one more?
Benassi for the bargains. We keep it simple. Sneakers is an inclusive game, meaning everyone can get involved, yeah? £20 sliders, JD Sports, I'm keeping it real, and then I'm keeping it more real with the Off-White Air Force One black.
Yeah, there's a different ends of the spectrum. We respect it though. Respect it. Big up Soul Supplier, guys. Make sure, no worries at all, bro. George, one of the first guys to come on the podcast. You get me, massive respect. You get me for Soul Supplier, George Sullivan, a real one. You get me, I respect you, Joe. Thank you so much, man. Guys, make sure you get involved in the raffle. He said it's free. It's his money. Cost of living, respectfully. Bro, can I pull up? Yourself?
How you doing, man? Are you good?
I'm blessed, man, I'm blessed. Do you have a question? It can be for me, or it can be for any of the other vendors, any of the sponsors.
Okay. What's the best shoe you've seen on foot today?
Best shoe seen on foot today, just frantically looking at people's feet. No. Do you know what? That's an easy one. That's an easy one. There's a certain man from a shop that is called the London Sneaker Club. Right? Yeah, he knows who he is. You get me? In fact, I need him to step out. Because he acts like he's shy. But he's really not. He's that man, you get me? He's just politely wearing a grail on his feet right now. Just big up Moses from the London Sneaker Club.
Hello.
Yeah, one of the vendors. You get me? One of my favorites as well. Shout out Risky as well.
Come on.
You get me? What you got on feet today, G?
Just a pair of Yeezys. Nike Yeezy. Blink. Yeah.
Chest. It's okay.
Yeah, Yeezys. Yeah.
Just like that.
Yeah.
Right? Just like that. You get me? When you leave the house, wearing a shoe like that on your feet, given its history and price tag, like, do you walk quickly or do you walk slowly?
Well, bro, if you're 6'3" and you're wearing a shoe like this and you manage to take them off, and you probably deserve it. I can't lie. But yeah, no, I'm all good. I'm all good.
You get me? And also this time, man, we need to big up London Sneaker Club. You get me, man?
Yeah.
We love one of the vendors that are here, but also like one of the best sneaker resale stores in the UK.
Thank you.
You get me, man? How's it been today?
It's been moving slowly, slowly but surely. But we're just happy to see everyone, and just happy to be here.
Love that, man. Moses, always a pleasure. You're my guy.
Appreciate you.
You get me?
Thank
Make sure to go check out the London Sneaker Club. Oh, you know for a fact I gotta chat to you, man. Braily store, yeah? Braily store, big up yourself, yeah? Braily store, right? Big on TikTok. I follow you. You get me? And if you ain't following, what's the name of your thing on TikTok?
Braily, which is my name.
Yeah.
Braily, yeah.
Right, respectfully, man. You've been doing great work, man. I've been enjoying you, yeah? I've been enjoying you. Let's run that back. I got my ticket. I've been enjoying your content, bro. How's it been since coming back? You on a holiday. How's it been since coming back? How's it been at the store? Has it been as a vendor at KicksNCoffee? How you finding the event?
It's wicked, man. Like, these events are huge for me. Like, being I'm quite small in terms of like the size of my business. These events are great to get in front of people, meet people like yourself, meet new customers and that. These events are like a huge part of my business.
Respectfully, man. I've got to ask you a question. Oh, you got the DNs on?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Let's chat about the DNs for a second. Right? Are the DNs the latest in Air Max? The latest in that legacy of Air Max? Or are they an industry plant? Talk to me.
They're a bit, don't get me wrong, like, I'm rocking them, I like them, yeah, they're comfortable. They've done the right thing by doing the Supreme ones first. Yeah, they've done the Supreme ones first, they put them on a map a little bit, but they're already rinsing it a little bit. There's like 7, 8 colorways already, they've only been out for a month. Don't get me wrong, they're a nice trainer, but I think it might become a bit of like a Vapor Max kind of thing, where like they're big at the time, and then over a period of time, they end up in a Nike outlets and stuff like that.
Wow. Yeah, but big up all the people that have Nike DNs out there still. I heard they are very comfortable.
They are.
Respectfully. If you were stuck on a desert island and you had to take 2 pairs of shoes with you, what pair or 2 pairs of shoes would you have with you and why?
I'd take some easy slides, man, for the comfort, get my, bit of air to the toes and that.
Come on.
And then another pair, I don't know, maybe some like, I'd maybe go like Nike Kamara, or something ACG, something like that.
Yeah.
Useful for,
Rugged.
like, climbing around.
Yeah. Big up yourself, man. Jed Braily store, one of the vendors here. Make sure you go check out your table. What table number is it?
17, it's just like around the corner.
Yeah, make sure to go and check that out, guys. Kicks Chronicles. I've had George Sullivan on the podcast, the King of Trainers on the podcast. You get me? I've had so many. Fuller from Jason Mark is about to come on the podcast. I've got Will Stowe in the can. He's about to drop on the podcast. You get me? Bradley Martinez just dropped on the podcast. If you like stories, if you like nostalgia, if you love kicks, then you need Kicks Chronicles in your life. Available everywhere they do podcasts. Soul Supplier, are you ready? The king, I pay respect.
I just came low key.
No. Ain't no low key. We're high key. Ain't no low key.
Oh,
right? If you guys don't know, because all of you man should know, Franklin Boateng, aka the King of Trainers, in the building. Big up yourself, G.
How you doing?
I'm blessed, man.
How you doing? You're right, yeah.
I'm blessed. Bro, you're here. You blessed us with your presence.
Nah. It's not like that at all, man. It's not like that.
I like to play with man, but respectfully though, right? It's great to see you here. Yeah. I know you're obviously a very busy man. Why did you make the time to come down to this event, bro?
Because the guys who do this event, really good guys. They came to the Drop of the Year Awards. They invited me down, and they've just showed so much respect. I like what they're doing. This feels like the beginning of something great. So yeah, I had to come and support.
We love that, bro. We love that. What have you got? Because I know you're always cooking. You stay busy, bro. One of the OGs and a real, like, when I look at him and look at what he's done in his trajectory, I'm like, bro, it's super inspiring. Bro, what you got cooking, bro? Talk to the people.
Cool, yeah, so I've got an AVREX sample sale next week. So if anyone's in Hoxton, come down to AVREX Archive sample sale. We're doing AVREX jackets for like up to 50% off and just up to 85%, up to 70% off on all other things, so yeah.
What sizes did them AVs go up to, bro?
I think we got up to 3XL. So yeah.
You got me?
Well, we should have. You have to get it early.
I might have to get there early.
You have to get it early.
Shout out to the king of trainers, yeah. But big up, yeah. What you got on feet today?
So these are the Sunra, friends and family. Something different.
Friends and family?
Yeah, something different. Friends and family from Hizmit. So you know Soulbox, the founder of Soulbox, is his brand. So I just brought something different. I knew no one would have these on here, so just something different.
100%. They're fire, man. They're giving me what's the name? Workout vibes.
Yeah.
They're giving me workout vibes, and I love that shoe. It's my favorite shoe. if you were stuck on a desert island and you had to take 2 pair of kicks with you, what are you taking?
Okay, so I'm taking my pair with an S, my own
Obviously!
pair. I'm taking my own pair, and probably a Jordan 4. I might take a Jordan 4 still. A Jordan 4 bread, just it goes with everything.
Yeah. Are those LS pairs still available?
Good question. A few pairs, so we'll see.
Have you got them?
I've got a few pairs left.
Alright, man, I might holler, bro, because I was sleeping. I need to fix that. Big up yourself, man.
Every time. Big up yourself too, man.
Thank you very much, guys. Thank you very much. Dude, hey. I just want to make sure man's not playing himself, you get me? Because I know you like to play some games. I see you when kids are just playing silly games in the West End. Playing silly games in the West End with youths.
Nothing mad. Are you ready? I'm ready, sir. For my battery dies. Yes, people, we're a big PROZECH.
What are you saying, people?
One and only.
Come on, bro.
Host the Kicks and Coffee.
Come on. Host the Kicks and Coffee, host the Kicks Chronicles.
Come on.
Everything just combined.
Dead.
Hey!
It's okay.
Don't shake him. We in Beckham, but don't do it. Don't do it. Come here, bro. Don't be like that. Don't be like that. What are you saying?
He's not around. He's not outside, man.
What are you telling me?
Bro, man.
Wait. Get on, man. These are here. That's top 30.
Oh, we're all right, man.
No, wait. Let me land.
You might be right, though. You might be right, bro. You might be right.
The top 3 silhouettes for this year are the New Balance 1906, the Air Jordan 4, and the New Balance 1000s.
Get out of here, man. No, it's not, man.
I'll
give it top 10. That's it.
Over the DM.
Top 10.
Yes.
These will definitely make top 10.
Let's be honest. DN is overhyped. Sorry, Nike.
Bro, you know they got.
They got that Nike sponsorship, you know. They got that Nike sponsorship,
Industry plus. It's an industry plus. He knows what he's doing. He knows he's industry plus. He's industry plus.
It's all about casual placement, you know.
Oh, no, you know what I'm saying? Like, that product placement is the real thing.
Alright, quickly switch to
Do your thing.
the hooligans. Quickly, yes. What is your favourite sneaker so far this year?
Favorite sneaker so far? Obviously, shout out to the 1000s, man. They brought me in terms of New Balance. I had not really like dipped my toe into them waters yet. But the 1000s, they pulled me in, so I have to put respect on that silhouette. But I have to be real, right? And some people are gonna hate on this because of who made it. But them trophy rooms are the baddest shoe to drop this year. Just put all the respect on the shoe. The 1000s are hard. But them trophy room lows are crazy.
Yeah.
They're crazy. Even the amount that they sold them for is nuts. It's just the amount that they were selling. Yeah, the quantity is crazy. For the whole of Europe, 2,000 pairs. Yeah, they're playing games, bro. They're playing games.
What do you think will be the sneaker of the year?
By the end of the year, like, it's hard to say, yeah, right? Because you're the sneaker news guy. I play around, but he's the sneaker news guy, so he knows, right?
Thank you for gassing me, though. That's not me.
He knows, man. But I'll be honest. A lot of people are probably gonna go along the route of the industrial/military blue.
I don't like that name. I don't like that Nike. Come on, Nike, stop that one, man.
I don't like the blue. I'm not sure about the blue. I need to see that blue.
It's like,
You hear me?
it's like a dark.
It's a different
but
blue.
they're saying like to the OG.
Fair. What I'm looking forward to is obviously, and this is 2025, so I'm ahead. I stay ahead.
What was it?
You hear me? What's the name? The SB4s in the Navy. SB4s in the Navy. That's gonna take over. That year is done. So 2025 is done. We're still on 2024.
It died.
Is it done?
It's died. It's died.
Is it done? Oh. Yes, people. PROZECH here. Just finished the KicksNCoffee sneaker festival, and I have to say, like, this is the best one yet. Like, big up Joe, Soul Supplier, Jason Watt, Resole, Shoe Stack, and everybody else on the sneaker club that was here as well. All the vendors. Just massive shout outs to all of you, man, for just doing an amazing job. People out here, like, cleaning up what I'm saying? When you invite me somewhere, I stay to the NG. I don't just come in and duck out, man. You get me? Yeah, Joe's the man. Great opportunity to host. Like, big up yourself, G. Come on, man. That's me. Yeah, it was a great opportunity for me. I met some amazing people. You know that the networking is important, it's key. And yeah, man. Next episode, next event will be. Come on, doubled up in the building.
Hey.
Doubled up in the building. Matt from Doubled Up. Bro, get home safe. I'll see you in a bit, G. Yeah, Matt from Doubled Up there, man. You see, this is the thing, man. It's about community. It's about community, man. Like, everyone's here doing their thing, pitching in. You get me? I know I'm sitting down just chatting to you, man, now, but like, it's actually been sick. It's an absolute pleasure, I should say, and a privilege to be able to be here and contribute, host for an hour, plug my thing, you get me, Kicks Chronicles at KicksNCoffee, and yeah, man, just the love has been sick. The love has been sick, man. But yeah, I'm gonna try and get every piece of content I can out of this. You get me, all the video, all the photos, you get me, you're gonna see all of it. You get me, man? But it's been a blessing. It's been a blessing, right? Kicks Chronicles every Sunday. Episodes left, right, and centre. Only big ones coming. You get me? I'm here. Joe, any final words? I mean, obviously we're sticking around for a couple more hours, but yeah, do you want to talk to the people?
Just enjoy it. Like I said, we're all one big family here, community. Let's keep going together, and we'll see you at the next one.
September, people. We'll see you in a bit.
Peace.
Yeah, we're out.
Thank you for listening to this episode of Kicks Chronicles. Please make sure to like, comment, subscribe, share, rate, review, and all that good stuff. And remember, full video version is available on YouTube, audio versions available on Spotify and Apple Podcasts.